Hello, everybody. My name is Cory, and you're listening to the Story with Cory podcast. Today, I have on a super awesome guest, Kacy Raby.
Hi, Cory. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Kacy hails from the deep, dark depths of southern Maryland and moved to PA in 2017, where the world was wonderful at the time.
No kidding.
Where he met friend and bandmate Joe Fuscia. With Joe on drums, they formed the heavy prog band Samaritan Snare, after eventually recruiting guitarist Alex Hart and bassist Logan Ressler. They set out to spread their way through and beyond Central PA. Their debut EP, Living Statue, winner of the EP of the award at the Central Pennsylvania Music Awards. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very, very much.
Showcases their penchant for bridging the gap in sound between a serene water level and the most punishing final boss battle of your favorite video game. Their upcoming single, Phantom Limb, will be out in early May, just in time for the show here at the SRCC. If you don't know, we have this podcast here at the SRCC I've had it for about 2 years here at the SRCC, and in 2 years at the first location, Lancaster Bible College.
Huh?
So, if you want to come out here, we have our open mics every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock to 11.
Are they Wednesdays or are they Tuesdays?
Oh, they're
now?
Tuesdays. That's right.
Yeah.
I scratched that. Tuesday nights, there's the open studio. A lot of people are here. Most times I'm here, and I do photography up in the photography suite and all sorts of fun stuff. So make sure you come out Tuesday to check out this awesome space, and then come out for your show.
On May 8th, Friday, May 8th.
That is 3 weeks, I think.
Just about, yep.
Doing the math in my head.
Yes, today's the 16th, yes. 3 weeks from tomorrow.
And that will include CPMA winners, The Depth Beneath Us from Harrisburg, as well as Lancaster's own progressive rock band Screenshot.
Yeah, we're very, very excited. It's gonna be a good time. Tickets are up. Where you can check either three bands on social media. We'll have the tickets up somewhere. There's a likelihood that this one will sell out because this room only has like a 65-person cap, I'm pretty sure. So
About that.
Yeah. I mean, we'd be packed in with that many people, so get your tickets early.
Absolutely. So, Kacy, you grew up in Southern Maryland on the opposite side of me. I grew up, as many people will probably know by now, I grew up in a small town called Delmar. Have you ever heard of Delmar?
I don't think so. You said that's on the Eastern Shore?
It is on the Eastern Shore, right next to Salisbury, Maryland.
Oh, okay. I know where Salisbury is. Yeah.
Most people know where Salisbury is.
Yeah, I toured the college one time.
Yeah. That's a fun college.
Yeah, it was a really, really nice campus. I didn't end up going there, but
Yeah, me neither. So, you grew up Appalachia would probably.
I actually grew up right on the Potomac.
Okay.
Yeah, so not in the mountains, but kind of on cliffs,
Mm-hmm.
the cliffs of the Potomac River, on a little peninsula in a town called Indian Head, Maryland, in Charles County. So very little nothing burger of an area, except they had a pretty big naval base where they made a lot of bombs.
That's fun.
They make most of the government's munitions at that naval base. So
There was a scout camp right next to Aberdeen,
okay.
which I guess you would be familiar with.
Yeah.
On that side, yeah. And every now and then we would just hear a big boom.
Yep,
from Aberdeen.
It would be either there or the Patuxent River
Mhm.
base where they would test munitions there too. So
always a fun time hearing a deafening bomb.
Yes,
every now and then.
they set them off in the middle of the river and just
Just see what happens.
see what happens.
See fish running down. Oh, look at that.
Yep, fish and what were the invasive fish that came for a while? Snakeheads. Lots of snakeheads in the Potomac River. So.
Well, let's get to music. So, growing up there, what was your music influence like?
Well, I come from a family of musicians. So my father was a musician in a band with some of his siblings. He was from a big Catholic family, so he was part of 3 brothers and 4 sisters. He wanted me to start young, and I didn't really have that much interest in it when I was little. I just wanted to play video games and do puzzles and play outside. But once I got into high school, of course, and I saw some friends who were playing, and they were pretty good at it, and it seemed cool. I took a crack at it, realized I was getting really good at guitar really fast, just started. Once I kind of plateaued with my classic rock phase, a friend reached out to me and said, "Have you ever heard of the band The Fall of Troy?" And I said no, but I listened to it, and that was the mind-blowing, holy crap, what is this moment? And I've been a progressive rock fan ever since then, constantly pushing myself and just trying to learn and write more and more challenging things that are gonna push me forward.
So, for those who don't know, progressive rock means very advanced to progress the genre, right? What are some of the techniques that you're still working on as a progressive rock guitarist or vocalist?
Well, right now it's playing and singing complicated things at the same time. Which
I was going to say, yeah, that equals out.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, because you see there are some really great bands who have drummers who are also the singer of their bands, which is very, very impressive. I mean, Phil Collins has been doing it since the 70s, of course. But yeah, and so there's one song that we're working on with Samaritan right now that's it starts out with this part where I'm using my whammy pedal, which is an effect that gives me an upper and lower octave harmonization effect.
That's cool.
And I'm using it has a like a foot pedal kind of thing that I can lean forward and backwards, and I'm leaning it forwards and backwards in this rhythmic way while doing this arpeggio and singing this complicated melody at the same time, and it's taken a lot of practice to get down because it's just I have to lock in so hard to be able to do it right.
Because you're trying to correct me if I'm wrong, but you're trying to pick with your right hand while controlling the whammy
with my foot.
With your foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's with my foot.
You're also picking out your hand shapes in your left hand,
and then singing.
I'm assuming you're right-handed.
yes, I am. Yeah, and then remembering my lyrics, and then we play with a metronome, so I'm paying attention to the metronome at the same time.
Are you playing syncopated beats as well?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
everywhere.
tough.
It's all everything all at once.
It's a tough one. Great movie, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. That is crazy. Yeah. I have high respect. Even though I mentioned this to you before, prog rock is not my favorite of genres, but I do respect it. Absolutely.
What is your favorite genre?
I'm gonna be so milquetoasty about this.
We like what we like.
Blues. I like blues a lot, or whatever. I guess classic rock, because Elton John, Queen. I listen to. I think the heaviest I've ever really gotten is Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh, fair enough.
Paralyzer. I think that's the one.
Oh, that's Five for Fighting.
Five for Fighting. Okay.
Yeah. Paralyzer is a fantastic song. That song is so good.
Song.
It's so good.
I listen just to the instrumental. And I guess speaking on that, my favorite probably would be soundtrack, because that's where my
nice.
That's what my niche is as a musician. I write for movies and stuff like that.
Right.
I listen to so many soundtracks.
Do you have any favorite recent movie soundtracks that you like a lot?
Recent movie soundtracks. Sinners was really good.
Oh yeah, yes it was.
Ludwig Göransson, I think that's how you pronounce his
name.
Yeah. Has been a favorite of mine ever since I saw his work on The Mandalorian.
Okay.
And so I've kept up with him through that, and Oppenheimer, obviously,
of course,
and then Sinners was a good one too. But other than that, I really don't go see the movies.
Oh, okay.
There was a DreamWorks movie that came out called it was about a robot that
I think was it something the Wild Robot?
Yeah, it's like a robot that gets becomes a mother to all these other animals.
Right.
And Mark Hamill is the bear in it.
Oh, nice. Man's done a lot of voice work,
and he's incredible.
Oh yeah.
And I guess one thing I'm excited for is the new Avatar movie.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Not the blue people, but
the Last Airbender.
Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately I heard got leaked.
Of course, everything gets leaked anymore.
I know. Don't. If you are a true Avatar fan, you will not watch the leak. You would watch it. Hopefully, if it comes out in theaters.
I try to advocate for people to stop watching movie trailers entirely because they give away way too much. It's too much.
Except for the Spider-Man, I had to watch that one because it's Spider-Man.
I mean, we went and saw Project Hail Mary in IMAX a couple of weeks ago, which fantastic movie. I loved the book too. So good.
I've been told to watch
it's
that.
so
yeah.
great. But during the trailers, they showed the trailer for Dune 3, and there's just a massive spoiler in the trailer. I mean, it was the same way for Project Hail Mary, though. Like, the trailer gives away a huge twist in the story that when you're reading the book, you experience this thing with the character.
Right.
And I want things right. So I know, I understand why they do it. It's because they feel like they need some big hook to get people in the theater, but they don't really. I don't think that they do. I don't know. I don't know if they're just getting lazy with marketing or what it is, but it's frustrating.
I could go on a rant on how lazy Hollywood's getting. I think Steven Spielberg just called out that if Hollywood needs to keep, if Hollywood doesn't, what Hollywood needs to do to not run out of gas is to focus on original stories.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
Like Sinners was an original story, and it did massively well.
And it's so good. I will never forget. I mean, I don't think I've ever had this feeling before, and not since. I mean, it hasn't been that long since, but seeing Sinners in the theater and that scene where they're all playing the music and you see all of the cultures.
The time, yeah. That was wonderful.
It gave me that feeling of like, this is it. Like, this is what it means to be a musician. Like,
Absolutely.
this is why we do it. This is what it is, like, to its core. And like, it shook me so harder than anything else I've ever felt watching any movie in my life.
Yeah, that was one of the coolest sequences I think I've ever seen in modern cinema.
Yeah, that just rocked me right to my core. It's just an incredible movie.
Well, and speaking of that, I'm going to do a plug for myself. My friend wrote a book called The Knight of Iadage. It's in the similar fantasy realm of like Chronicles of Narnia and Lord of the Rings. And we are currently doing an audio drama podcast, and we are just started a Kickstarter fund for that today, or tax day, so yesterday.
Yeah, I saw your reel for it.
Yes, and so I am doing the music for it, and we have voice actors, musician friends like Dan Griffin, John Milosevic from Fetterburn, Marshall Stone over from Carlisle, and all these wonderful, even people from Sight and Sound are in on it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's a faith-based fantasy. So swords, gods, devils, whatever else.
Sure. That's cool. That sounds great.
Yeah, and our goal is to hit $5,000. So if you would like, I will put the link in the description after this episode. And if you feel free, it's $1 just to support it, $5 to get all the ad-free stuff, and then we have really cool stuff. Like we have a toy plushie, a handmade crocheted plushie from one of our friends' moms.
Oh, that's great.
She's making 20 of them, and you can get that as well.
Amazing. I can't wait to see the plushie.
Dude, you will be seeing more of it. We've done so many advertisable things with it. We're so excited. Anyway, back to you.
So one thing that you mentioned earlier was the person who did all the music for Sinners. Was it?
It's Ludwig, yeah.
Ludwig, yes. Speaking of that soundtrack, the harmonica player that did a lot of the stuff for that movie, I recently learned plays on a track of my favorite band's new record. They're called the Deer Hunter, spelled DEAR. They just put out a new record, and they had a song on it that has this fantastic harmonica part. And it's progressive rock, so it's like, usually you're like, where's a harmonica going to fit in here? It's going to be really cheesy, but it really fits. And when I mentioned it in their subreddit, their bassist responded and said, it's literally the guy that did the harmonica on Sinners and like lots of other movies. So that's why it's so good. But yeah, got to plug my boys in the Deer Hunter. So
I was going to say, not often you get a progressive harmonica player.
I know. I mean, it fits. Like it's a kind of they write story-driven music. So
right.
It's a part that takes place on like these cliffs, and so it's kind of like a deserty kind of thing. So harmonica works well for So it's really nice.
Well, speaking of all this music, let's talk about yours.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to play first?
I guess we can start at the beginning of the EP, the song Midnight Society.
Tell me about that one. That was an interesting one to me.
So it's probably one of the more straightforward songs that we've written, verse, chorus, ending kinds of bits, which we don't do too often because, prog rock usually tries to break the Yeah, it breaks the structure, the usual kind of song structure. Does things linearly, or revisits things and does more variations on theme. But this was one of the first songs that Joe and I wrote together when we met, and yeah, it's about not wanting to feel like the like a side character in your own life.
It's so easy to do that.
It is. It really is. We all have to advocate for ourselves, but without getting main character syndrome at the same time. Of course,
yeah. Well, it's always like I hate when authors like they'll write about a character, but the things always happen to the character instead of the character always doing things.
Yeah.
Right, and that can happen so much in our own lives, right? And if I didn't start this podcast, where would I be?
True.
If you didn't start music, where would you be?
Very
if you didn't
true.
advocate for prog rock, where would you be? If I didn't want to, explore my passion for music, where would I be? Probably
right.
Very unhappy.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
Maybe
agreed.
richer.
Maybe. Would have saved a lot of money on equipment. That's for sure.
But still, yeah, absolutely. So that's what this song is about.
Yes. So, yeah, just not being this secondary character in your own life.
Let's take a listen.
With softened skin, I become an afterthought, blended into a blur, a rust-colored core, descending toward never-ending neutrality, fated to forever play the supporting role in the story of your own life, a performance in being seen but not heard. Do I accept rot? Do I accept rot?
And that was Midnight Society.
Yeah.
So tell me about the production of that. You had the really cool vocals in the beginning. Vocals, I mean, really cool all throughout.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So first and foremost, we recorded at Kaleidoscope Studios.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yes, in Lancaster City. John and Ben, their fingerprints, rather, are all over that EP. I can't imagine what it would have been like without them. Without having ideas or them giving us ideas, and John using his famous catchphrase, "Try it out."
Yep.
He let me try out so many things, and it was wonderful. But we knew that we wanted to have some kind of textural thing in the background of the chorus of that song. And then one of us said, I don't remember which one of us it was, said, what if that was the intro for the song? Was just like, because there's a lot going on. All 4 of those songs have so many tracks on them.
Oh, yeah.
But at one point in the intro for that song, there's this kind of like kind of like downward walky thing, and that was gonna be the whole intro, was just like that kind of like fading in, but we turned it into this big atmospheric thing, and my roommate at the time that we were recording it lent his spoken word voice to the spoken word parts that you hear throughout the record. So
nice.
Yeah,
I think that was my favorite part of the song for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a fun thing to do. It was just one of those things that, that's what's great about this genre, is that there are so many ways that you can try different things and see what sticks. And trying it is important.
Absolutely. No, I think people need to understand that you should service the song.
Oh, yeah.
Over any preconceived notions of what you think the song should be, sticking into one particular genre.
Yeah.
Or because I feel like in today's reality of music, in the world of music today, you can just get away with doing whatever you want.
Oh, of course.
Because,
absolutely.
Not to be the pessimist, but most likely no one's going to hear it. Or at least hear of your other stuff. They're going to hear that one song that gets popular through however it does.
Sure.
And there's no reason for you not to try different things. I mean, look at the band Chicago. They've switched genres God knows how many times, and they're still kicking it.
Oh, so many did. I mean, look at like
Taylor Swift too.
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. We were just talking about Phil Collins earlier.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The Beatles.
Yes. So, I mean, everybody's done different kinds of experiments, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Our guitarist Alex, one of their favorite artists is Frank Zappa, who of course is like the experimental master.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just try everything, see what sticks. But you're right. Ultimately, it should serve the song. Don't just do something because you want to do it. Do it because
it makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense. It fits right.
So you've mentioned to me that you've been traveling all over the place.
Not too much lately, but I did go to England back in 2023 to go to the Arctangent Festival, which Arctangent is a joke about geometry. So it's like a math rock joke. And I think it's the name of a song by one of like the founding bands that founded the festival. I can't think of what their name is, but I went out there and I was visiting a friend who lives out there, my friend Rue. So I got to travel around the UK a little bit. Had a London day, but yeah, we went to that big festival in Glastonbury and saw some incredible progressive rock bands. We got to see Swans, which is a very experimental band. It's very like noise rock kind of thing. And there was this one of the standouts was an Indian prog rock band. I think they call themselves the Indian Meshuggah. They're called Project Mishram, and they were just phenomenal. They do heavy prog metal kinds of things, but with the like classic Indian music like infused into it. It's very cool stuff.
So cool. Have you ever heard of Sandeep Das before?
That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
He's a tablets player.
Oh, tapas. Okay. Wait, did he play with Bela Fleck?
I'm not entirely sure. I know he went on tour with Mike Block, who is he invented the standing cello strap.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really
Very
cool guy.
I remember I did a report on a Bela Fleck performance in college, and I remember there was a tabla player, but I can't remember if it was that person.
He
So,
goes solo on. I'm sure he's been a part of all sorts of bands. But I don't know.
probably, yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, there's so much good music out there outside of Western stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, there's so much good stuff out there.
So what was your biggest culture shock? Do you think going to these different places? You mentioned Portugal.
Oh yeah, so when I went to Portugal, the biggest culture shock was no Tex-Mex food. I couldn't find tacos anywhere, and when I made tacos,
No American food here.
Right. When I made tacos for the people I was staying with, they didn't like it. It was pretty funny.
Well,
but
maybe it's because all their stuff is more healthy. Than
yeah. Oh, very much so. I had so much fresh fish in Portugal. It was wonderful. Beautiful place.
Wonderful.
My travels took me to South Africa. Biggest culture shock there was the fact that they still have slums everywhere because they were an apartheid nation,
Right, yeah.
and they have not gotten anywhere near actually fixing it.
Yeah.
All of the hoity white families, I mean, there are still impoverished white families there, but the hoity ones still all have black servants. Like, because when apartheid ended there, black people could not work. It was illegal for them to hold jobs. And so when they were finally able to, they had to literally invent jobs for all of the people that now needed jobs.
That's crazy. Oh, and so servants.
Yeah,
was the way to do it.
right. So it was that, like they even have guys who will sit and just watch your car. They're called car park kings. And they just sit in car parking lots and just watch people's cars for like $1 or something. I don't know. But there's
it beats nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean you see all of
That's
these
crazy.
you see all these gated communities, and then right across the street is just all of these
Slums.
shanty towns, just like in the movie District 9. Like, it's exactly like that.
Wow.
It's very, very sad and very depressing and very frustrating. But right after that, of course, extra culture shock. I had a all-day layover in Dubai, of all places, the richest city in the entire world, which felt like it. You see the tallest building on earth in the distance, and it was the hottest place I've ever been. I can handle heat.
Put a city.
I know, right? I can handle heat pretty well, but I stepped foot outside and was just wet immediately.
Oh, is it
It was
wet heat?
yes, it was surprisingly, because you think when you go to the desert it's not going to be a wet heat, but this is right on the Gulf, so it's.
I can't do it.
Yeah, but I went to a water park. I went to this big Atlantis water park on this island that's man-made and shaped like a seashell.
Like a seashell. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I went there, and because I specifically wanted to go on the water slide where you stand in the tube and it drops out beneath you.
Yep,
Yeah,
I know the one I'm talking
so
about.
I did it, and I'm this white guy with my shirt off and my hair down in a Muslim country, and I'm like, everybody's like, I'm just like, I probably, but of course there were lots of tourists, of course.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I got third-degree burns on the bottoms of my feet because I did not have sandals, and I'm sprinting from shadow to shadow at this water park. And I think I bought like a $25 bottle of sunblock. But I went to the mall there too, and they have a ski resort inside the mall. Crazy.
They have a what?
A ski resort inside the mall. It's only probably like 50 feet tall, but it's still,
It's still a ski resort
yeah,
inside
but
the
it's,
mall,
yeah.
though. That's crazy.
But everybody there looked like a movie star. Everybody was so nice. But that out of that entire trip, still Portugal was the nicest place. I was just outside of Lisbon, and everybody there drives little hatchback cars. They all have like 30-hour work weeks, and they come home to their affordable apartments, and then they go and sit topless out on the beach all day.
Sounds like a good way to go.
Just living the life, drinking coffees, and they have all kinds of. Portugal's known for their pastry desserts.
Oh.
Yeah, and they have a whole bunch which they invented, and it's all really good. And they just have a cafe, kind of like in downtown Lancaster, where there's a cafe every other block, and it's just delightful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's a very delightful place. I would love to go back.
You should.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I almost went to Ireland once.
When I was going to England, I had a layover in Ireland, and it wasn't very long. It was only like 5 hours. So it was just enough for me to slip out of the airport and go and visit Dublin for a little bit, because my family's Irish.
Mine too.
My mother's maiden name is O'Leary, so we're from County Cork originally, but the original Gaelic version of the last name is Larry, and so I wanted to visit Dunleary, which is on like the northern side of Dublin, and I hoofed it up there. I took an Uber, but I hoofed it up the street with a very heavy duffel bag that did not have wheels. And it was a beautiful day, similar to today, where it was hot, blue sky, not the weather that you associate with that area. Yeah. So it was just really, really beautiful, and it was just really nice. Very, very, very pretty city, Dublin.
We would have had the chance to perform at St. Patrick's Cathedral and a few other cathedrals.
Yeah.
But it was March 13th, 2020.
Oh, boy. Sheesh.
The day we were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
And it got canceled last second.
Understandably so.
Well, would I have been upset to have trapped in Ireland?
True.
No.
I'm pretty sure they did stronger lockdowns than we did.
Yeah,
so,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm stuck in Ireland and not Pennsylvania.
Very true. I have heard that Ireland has some kind of like free. They will pay people to be artists over there. They like give people a like a universal, not a universal, but like a basic income. Yeah, for artists, so they can just like. I know, right?
Do they have a way to claim citizenship?
I was just wondering the same thing. I mean, maybe. I mean, if
I have it through my mother's side.
Yeah, same.
My dad is German.
Yeah, my dad's Welsh, so I don't know if Wales. I don't know.
I mean, a really long town or lake.
I have no idea how to describe how to pronounce anything in Welsh.
There was a Welsh guy that came to my swim school, and I went up to him and asked him, "How do you pronounce that name?" And he just gave it to me. He was like, "I have practiced this for years and years and years, just for what everybody," because he says he gets asked that all the time.
Of course.
What's that lake or what? I forget.
There are no vowels in that word. How the heck do I say that? It's all W's and C's and Y's. Like what?
Yeah.
I remember watching the episode of The Crown when Prince Harry learns to speak Welsh, but I don't remember anything aside from like him earning the respect of his Welsh teacher. But who knows how dramatized that was.
And they're the only flag with a dragon on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Actually, no, it's Bhutan. They have what does Wales have? I think it's a unicorn.
Maybe.
Hold on, let's fact check that. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about your Dust Devil. While I fact check this, go ahead and talk about your Dust Devil song.
Oh, Dust Devil, sure. So it's the second song on the EP. It is the second one that Joe and I wrote. The other two songs on the EP were ones that I brought to Joe before I moved. But Dust Devil is actually about COVID times.
Oh,
so that's kind of like we're
perfect
perfectly on topic with it. It's about the tumult of that time, the confusion. There was so much, going around in the media, whether it's propaganda of this and that. Misinformation was everywhere. Nobody truly knew.
Yeah, nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah, it was such a confusing time.
Opinions switched on the day.
Sure.
Don't wear a mask. Do wear a mask.
Right. And
running out of supplies are fine. Toilet paper.
We recently watched the movie Eddington that came out last year with Joaquin Phoenix. It was the new Ari Aster film. He did like Hereditary and what was the one where they go and the culty one. I'm losing
not
Florence Pugh. It's yeah.
Midsummer.
Yes. So same director. And it was about COVID times happening in like Arizona or Nevada or something. And it perfectly encapsulates just how crazy that time was and how far down deep rabbit holes people were going with stuff at the time, and just because of course it was the same time as the George Floyd protests, so there was like the country was just going through it
to be an adult.
Seriously.
Well, it's crazy because some of those conspiracy theories came true.
Some of
Some
them.
of them.
Some
Some
of them.
Some of them. I'm not. Some of them did.
Some of them.
But yeah, you're right. The propaganda on all sides.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere. And
And-
you couldn't. I'm happy that my college is privatized and not.
Were you at Lancaster
I
Bible?
was at
then?
Lancaster
Okay.
Bible College, and we were only out for that semester
Mm-hmm.
of when it all broke out,
Wow. Okay.
and then we were back the next semester, all masked up, of course,
Right,
and then
sure,
quarantine
yeah.
and everything.
Mhm.
But as a music major, I loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
because I had conducting class on Zoom,
Yeah.
and you can
How
only
was-
imagine how well
yeah.
that went.
Shoo. I mean, I remember seeing people trying to have band practice via Zoom.
It's not possible. It's
It's
just not. It's just not. As a musician, you need to have in-person things.
Yeah.
Like, even lessons like over Zoom. It's like
It's hard because I mean, there's a lag there. You end up talking over each other. The audio just does not work.
Can you move your hand up just a little bit? I can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah, right,
you meant right now, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. I mean, giving music lessons is hard enough in general.
Hard enough. Yeah, exactly.
So.
Well, let's talk about let's listen to Dust Devil.
Yeah.
Believe what you hear, not what you see. Smiling, complacent.
And that was Dust Devil.
Yeah, so that song has a featured artist on it, my friend Tyler Perkins. He is from a band called Champagne Colored Cars from out of Chicago area. I actually think he lives in Minnesota now, but
That's a fun place to live.
yeah, he moved up there in the last couple of years and seems very happy.
That's
But
good. I probably would be too, actually, with all the snow they get.
I know, right? Yeah, I've just heard that Minneapolis is beautiful.
Yeah, what Land of a Thousand Lakes is it? I think.
Is that the one? Or
I think that's the one. Yeah.
yeah, okay. But yeah, so he was from a band called Champagne Colored Cars. They just put out a record a year or two ago that's very good. They're part of a record label, a DIY record label out of Jersey called Choke Artist, that a couple of my favorite bands are on. But Tyler, he and I met years and years ago. He would come through Maryland with his band at the time that was called Bear Girl. And he would ask me to help him book shows and be on shows with him with my previous band at the time that was called Good Morning Tides, and then the one after it that was called Doc Sportello. But that's how we met, and I knew that I wanted a kind of like yelly spoken word kind of thing that I knew that he had the perfect voice for. So I reached out to him, and he knew exactly what I wanted and did it flawlessly. So
now I heard some time changes in there, I think.
That one doesn't have too many time, except for the very beginning. There are some parts in that beginning riff that have like some parts, some beats that are added and then subtracted.
Okay, I thought I heard some.
yeah. And the beginning, I knew that I wanted to do a teaser for the song where it was 8-bit, like video game music, and then we ended up just making it the intro of the song, doing it having the 8-bit intro that bleeds into the heavy rock music. So that was really fun to program and do myself. I had never really done that kind of thing yet. And then I realized that I really enjoy programming MIDI synth parts. So I've done it more since then, and I've been sitting on a cover of a Circa Survive song that is in that realm. It's like a synthwave cover of a Circa Survive song. They're a prog band from the Philly area. Been around for a long time and just made a comeback after a long hiatus. So I really need to put this out. I'm so sorry if my friend JB is watching this. He recorded my vocal parts and produced that cover for me, and I've just been sitting on it forever. I'm so sorry, JB. I've just been way too busy to get the rest of the video that I need to put it out, but I'm almost there. I'm in the process of doing that video part, and it will be out by this summer, I swear to everyone.
Well, speaking about stuff coming out, let's talk about it. You have a few things coming out, it sounds like.
Yes, we are almost ready to release our next single, Phantom Limb, which is the first song that will feature writing and performing from all 4 members of the band, because the original EP was 95% recorded and performed by me and Joe. And then we had, when Logan and Alex came in, they performed a couple of other parts at the tail end of the tracking. And then we have some other friends doing, gang vocals and stuff as well. But this is going to be the first one for Samaritan Snare 2.0. What we're calling it is this new current version of the band. So it features Logan's vocals very prominently. He and I do a lot of back and forth. I do a lot of screamy parts, and he does a lot of the cleans, and then I join in. And we're both a big fan of an emo band from the mid-2000s called Emery, they were very popular and they were one of the Christian emo bands from back in the day. Yeah,
I remember them.
And they were very popular for having 2 singers who would kind of like trade off and do like these really beautiful harmonies, like some of the most beautiful harmonies of the genre. And we knew that we wanted to try out something like that just because we were a fan of that band and we had the opportunity to do it. And I think that we succeeded with it. There's a chorus part in that song that has this dual vocal part that probably will take multiple listens to really figure out what's going on because they're both like kind of like fighting for dominance, but in a way that feels really nice. Right. Yeah. But it is a very heavy, very fast song. It is about the way that our government is failing us, and the way that people in the powers that be in the world have completely lost their empathy, like a phantom limb. A lack of empathy is the hook in the song, and we just filmed a music video for it 2 or 3 weeks ago now, with my friend Steve May he's from New York, very, very talented videographer and photographer, and producer and metal vocalist, insanely talented metal vocalist. He can do guttural growls like scary. They're terrifyingly good. But we went up to the Art Academy of Milton, which is up near Williamsport. Yeah. And very, very cool place.
Very cool place, yeah.
It was
Music Fest.
Yeah. It was recommended by Nikki from
Yeah, Nick Renover.
Renover, yes, yes, Nikki from Renover. She recommended this spot, and it was beautiful. They were super accommodating and wonderful, and we shot it on their top floor. And we learned as we were leaving that we had the police called on us 3 times for noise complaints, for probably for the drums. But we are in the midst of getting that finished up. Steve's editing away right now. When I made a post recently and said that the music video is being edited, he commented and said, "That sounds so anticlimactic." But would you have a better way of saying, like, phrasing that?
The music video is on its way.
It's on its way.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's gonna be
was
fun.
it in quotation marks?
No,
I was about to say that probably would have been.
No. But yeah, it's gonna be a big high energy kind of thing. We have 2 other music videos out for 2 of the songs on the EP that are a bit more fun and goofy. The first one was for Dust Devil, and it's got this goofy thing where we become fly people. We bought these fly masks off of the internet, yep. And one of the camera is like a fly buzzing around, and then we all like get turned into fly people by the end of the video. It's really fun. But the second one was for another song on the EP that we did a collaboration with our friends in Big Fat Meanies.
No way.
Yeah, so the song is called "I Wish I Were LeVar Burton."
I listened to that one.
Yeah, so we that actually won a CPMA Spot Award for the best collaboration.
That's right.
Yeah, so and our videographer for that video won best videographer as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it was just like a big. It was kind of crazy to win all of those things all at the same time.
I love the Big Fat Meanies.
They're so wonderful.
They're so wonderful.
I was just chatting with Jason, their trombone player, on Sunday. He and I got coffee.
Oh, that's nice. I've been talking to Rick to get him
Rick's
back on
so
the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had 3 of them at once on the show, and it was about a few years, 2 years ago maybe.
Okay.
Back at the old location, so it had to be
Oh,
at
wow.
least 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
they've done a lot more things since then. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Rick
if
is
you're
such
watching.
a joy. Hi,
Yeah.
Rick. Love you.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this last song that you have for us. You were gonna have to pronounce it.
Pleather?
Pleather.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. So it's like the word for fake leather. Pleather. Yeah. So like most upholstery that you see that is like a fake leather is pleather. Yeah. And this song is specifically about internet trolls and how disingenuous they all are. A lot of people on the internet are, of course.
I was gonna say, that's what it sounds like.
But I mean, there's a specific breed of internet person who is only there to waste people's time and make people mad. They are the living embodiment of a migraine. They just want to get under people's skin, get a rise out of people. And I experienced so much of that, in the past 10 years, especially, that, I wanted to write a song from the perspective of that and of that kind of person and how frustrating they are. So that's what Pleather is about. And it is our prog epic song. So it's like a 7-minute long song. So.
Well, sit back, get some popcorn, and enjoy the song.
reflection stream blending into a blur. The roiling Mobius strip of half-asleep thoughts. Can nothingness increase? Or does it just become another shadow in the shade? Is this my stop on this timeline? Is this the departure I thought it would be?
And that was Pleather
Yeah.
by you
By me.
and 4 other dudes, or 2 other dudes. One other dude.
one at the time.
One at
but
the time.
there are
There's-
2 others on there in various places, and also a couple of other people as well, because there is a part in that song where hopefully eventually everybody in the crowd will participate with us. There's like a kung fu fighting thing where we kind of go hoo ha kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was all done with a bunch of our friends in the studio, and it was a really good time. But yeah, there's a lot going on in that song.
Yeah, there is. It's a 7-minute song.
Yeah. So that's the fun one. That's our set ender, and because it's got this big blown out ending, and it's very fun to play, but it is exhausting to play as well. So
I think it's really funny to me that we hear all this really high energy music, and you're just like, yeah, well, that's the end of our set.
what can I say? If you want to see the high energy version of me, you got to come see me play live.
But you can do that
On May 8th here at SRCC in Columbia, PA.
right here.
Yeah, right in the other room.
SRCCPA.org. APAart.org
There
is
you
where
go.
you can get tickets. You can also get tickets, I assume, through your band.
Yeah, through our usually our Instagram is kind of the hub for all of our stuff. So it's I think it's in our link tree. We also now have a song kick and a bands in town, which are various things that help get that stuff out there.
Okay, because I'm not familiar with
Yeah, bands in town's been. I think both of them have been around for a long time, but they're just apps and websites that help spread the word about tour and about upcoming shows and things like that. So shout out to my friend from the depths beneath us, Matt Rockman. He's been helping me a lot with pushing for things like that, with like using these resources that are out there to help with that kind of stuff. Yeah, that
Better for
remains true to this day. I wonder what was it, Steve Jobs that said that originally or something?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's the one who created that kind of thing.
True, very true. But yeah, so if you're on Bands in Town or Songkick, we're there. We're also on Bandcamp, and I'm pretty sure we're on Deezer, which is one of those streaming platforms out there. So
And
Go
that's
find it.
Samaritan Snare.
Samaritan Snare, which is the title of a Star Trek Next Generation episode.
Is it?
I'm a massive Trekkie.
I haven't yet done the dive into it.
Oh man, I love it so much.
Although I do plan to.
It's got I know it's daunting because there's so much now.
That's part of the reason.
Yeah, but it'll always be there. Take your time.
And well, I just launched myself into the DC animated universe. And that was a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm sure I could get around to Star Trek at some point in my life.
Yeah, I watched through the Batman animated series a couple years back. It's so good.
So good. It's where they had actual guns still in the cartoon.
Guns and Art Deco.
Yeah, absolutely.
galore.
Can't have that anymore.
and just super impressive title cards for every episode of that show. Beautiful title
And
cards.
utterly great storytelling, by the way. Peak of American animation during the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't give... we all know Marvel has the wonderful movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel has kicked DC's butt when it came to like cinematic universes.
Yeah.
But DC kicks Marvel's behind when it comes to TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it be like the CW Arrowverse, or the animated universe, or even like the animated movies are sometimes far superior to DC's live action movies.
Yeah, but they've got a chance right now. They've got a wide open chance. Marvel is flailing.
Although Fantastic Four was very awesome.
Was it good? I haven't seen it. But
it got me so excited for Doomsday.
Okay.
And not to give any spoiler, but it's the basic Fantastic Four kind of thing. They have a baby. It's been a while, so I'm gonna Galactus wants it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so they have to fight Galactus for the baby and whatever else.
Okay.
But it's just like it's a family movie.
Sure.
Which what Fantastic Four should be. If it wasn't, I'd be surprised.
Right. I mean, I was excited about the casting. I really like the actor that plays the Thing in this one. Because he's from The Bear. He's so good. And then I like, what is it?
Pedro Pascal.
Of course.
I do like
Who doesn't like Pedro Pascal? And then...
Although I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing him everywhere.
He is kind of everywhere. But then who they cast for the Silver Surfer?
I forget, but she was also great.
Yeah. Because she was in Ozark, and she is incredible in that show. I can't remember her name. Julia something.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But I would highly. I'm excited. And Brand New Day, Spider-Man Brand New Day. All Spider-Man movies have been doing really well.
Yeah, the animated ones are amazing.
I'm so excited for Into the Spider-Verse 3. Beyond the Spider-Verse, I think it is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So excited for that.
I heard they're doing a Spider Noir spinoff.
Yep, that's already coming out on Amazon, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm not, and they have like the colored version and the black and white version.
Nice. I'm a Nicolas Cage stan, so I will absolutely be watching that. I was before it was cool to be a Nick Cage stan. Back when in the mid 2000s, when everybody was like, "What is this man doing?" I was like, "I'm here for all of it."
The bees.
Yes, when that movie first came out, everybody was like, "What is this, turd
it's
of a
art.
movie?" Right? And I was just like, I was highly entertained. Yeah, highly entertained.
Yeah, no. DC does have a chance, although I don't think James Gunn is the right person to launch what they need to do with DC is something similar to Marvel. What DC tried to do was catch up to Marvel.
Yeah.
And they should not have done that. They need to spend time with a character that nobody really cares about.
Like the Blue Beetle.
Like the Blue Beetle. Or even what I thought would be really cool is, have you ever seen Smallville?
No, but I know of it.
Kind of do the similar thing where it's because everyone knows the Superman story, right?
Yeah.
You come down there and then but I want to see. Have you ever seen the show Gotham?
No, but I've always wanted to watch it because I like the cast in it a lot.
It's a great. So I would like something similar to that with Superman. Like he comes down, and it doesn't even have to be Superman. It could be like the Martian Manhunter. It could be because we haven't seen any live action.
Yes. Well, he was at the tail end of Justice League.
Yeah, but
I know.
You know what I mean? It's,
who cares?
Yeah, right. So we could even do Hawk Girl or Hawk Guy for that matter.
Yeah.
Or the Plastic Man. Imagine Plastic Man. He's a criminal that turns into a superhero.
Okay.
That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's right there.
Are they still doing a Sandman movie for the Spider-Man universe?
I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm not. Fantastic Four got me the slight inkling of being excited for what's coming next because you're right. Marvel has fallen off the cliff.
Well, yeah, because they put all their eggs in one basket, and that basket ended up being a terrible person. So, unfortunately.
The King.
Yes.
Right, yeah,
Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Unfortunately, because I loved him in everything that he had been in.
His acting is great.
He's fantastic. I mean, if you haven't seen The Last Black Man in San Francisco, amazing movie. And he even did a Western with a bunch of other really good actors called The Harder They Fall on Netflix. Very good. I loved that movie.
Well, not only that, but they also expect a lot from the viewer too. You have to watch all these movies.
Yes.
You have to watch all these TV shows.
Oh yeah.
And the TV shows were dog.
Some of them were decent. I thought the Loki show was really fun.
Loki would be the exception.
Yes, Loki was very fun.
I like Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was fun. What If was also really good.
What If they dropped the ball, I think, on What If.
Really? I thought it was cool.
It's cool, but it's not like it's like the first season was great.
Mm-hmm.
The second season was,
Yeah.
and then I think they had a third season.
I didn't see a third one.
Well, if they did, then it was even more. So
I don't have a Disney subscription anymore. So.
Well, and then like She-Hulk was
I had fun with She-Hulk.
it's fun, but and then
Daredevil, of course.
Daredevil. I mean, well, yeah. Daredevil, they had to.
And I thought Luke Cage was great too.
Cage. Oh, dude, all of the Netflix except Iron Fist.
Yeah, it has its moments.
It has its moments, but like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Luke Cage is one of the best like black narratives.
Yeah, and it's so unfortunate that they killed off the best villain so early on in that first season, because Mahershala Ali is so good and he was so intimidating, and then.
He's gone.
But I mean, of course, the person that the replacements were good.
Yeah.
Like I can never remember her name. The actress that played like his aunt, who was like the kind of like the real mastermind behind everything. She was in Star Trek Insurrection, the movie, and she's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
She's so good. But especially in that show.
But it's a lot to read. It's a lot to watch.
Yes, it's so much.
And like you have to watch Daredevil and you have to watch The Punisher to understand why The Punisher's in Brand New Day.
Punisher show also incredible.
Punisher show also, like I said, the Netflix shows were really good. Besides Iron Fist.
Don't forget.
Don't forget. Defenders was even good.
Yeah, Defenders was alright. Yeah.
It was right. I was all right, but Iron Fist, really dropped the ball. But the Disney shows weren't as good. Like Winter Soldier and Falcon were really slow burners. Although I did kind of like that. It answered the question of what would the government do during a blip, and they answered that very well.
True.
By saying you're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean,
there were some cool moments in that show, but there were some questionable things in it too.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like Disney has kind of been with all of their media.
Yeah, they try so hard to play it safe. Somehow Palpatine returned. Please don't get me started on the Rise of Skywalker, because I will stand The Last Jedi until the day I die. I love that movie.
That's the 8th one.
Yeah, the middle one.
The middle one. Okay, yeah.
I think it is beautiful.
That's not the one where Luke Skywalker dies.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, at the very end.
How do you feel about the Rose saving Finn?
The Canto Bite stuff is the weakest part of that movie. Okay. Which, if you haven't played the video game Star Wars Outlaws, they bring Canto Bite back in a pretty cool way, because it's like a big heist, so it's pretty cool. Very superfluous part of that movie. They missed out on a major opportunity with Finn's character in general.
Yes.
Huge wasted opportunity with that character. But all of the other stuff, like my jaw literally dropped when they did the light speed collision. I will. Never,
I do agree with that, but after like thinking about it, it breaks the universe slightly.
I don't care. It's all. It was really cool.
It was really cool. But yeah, I after thinking about it, like, yeah, that does break the universe slightly. But
there are certain parts of canon that especially when it comes to like character relationships, that I care about. And like the big chunks of lore stuff, like, I mean, I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole of like Rebels and Clone Wars and
so good,
Force lore and all that stuff.
Good.
It is so good. Please watch those shows because they are incredible. I'm trying
to get my wife into it.
They're so. I cried at the end of Rebels. It's so
good. Yeah.
But anyway, I think it comes with being a Trekkie for so long, that there is so much gobbledygook that just does not matter at the end of the day.
I mean, I guess you're right, but I just need better writers.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that trilogy was a mess.
Utter mess. They should have stuck with the Legends.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you not? You not are unfamiliar with the Legends?
I don't think so.
Oh, basically Luke Skywalker becomes the most powerful thing in the universe. Okay. And then like he starts his own order of the Jedi, and there's a Twi'lek's Sith. That breaks off from his order, and it's awesome. It's great.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think what The Last Jedi did for me was it it broke the hero's journey trope, which I think is becoming a little bit tired in Western media.
Yeah, it's very, or at least the way that it's typically done, it's very repetitive.
Yeah, and it just showed Luke to be this fallible man. And I watched this really interesting breakdown of how, like, the different times that they do the flashback on him considering killing Ben Solo. At the beginning, when it's Luke's flashback, or like one of them is like, you know, his lightsaber is green, and then in Ben's flashback of it, his lightsaber is like this sickly yellow, and his eyes look like even crazier. And then I think there's a third one that's like a neutral one. And it's just like an interesting way, like very small things in that movie. And I don't know, there's just things about it that I love, and I am willing to, if I'm willing to accept that there are space wizards in space, I can accept that Leia learned how to use the Force and go through space.
I accept that.
You know.
But although it looked really weird.
Yeah. R.I.P. Carrie Fisher. We love you.
We love you.
You are a legend.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Carrie
disrespect
Fisher.
at all. But to Leia. No. No,
but that final fight with the red sand and everything, just gorgeous cinematography.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Yeah, it was really cool looking.
So
anyway,
what were we talking about?
Music, I think.
I think. So, is that what we're here for?
That's what I think we're here for.
Yeah.
In fact, we're over.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I love talking about movies and all the things all the time. So, what? I'll give you a few questions and then we'll wrap it up.
Sure.
So, what are some directions that you would like to go in musically that you haven't before?
I definitely would love to use more synth stuff in music. I stumbled into the synthwave genre in the late 2010s mainly through the band The Midnight, and then just like kept exploring that genre, and then a lot of my favorite bands were using synths more and more. The Deer Hunter most recently has been using it a lot, but then also there's a British band I've always loved called Arcane Roots, who are also back from a long hiatus. Also very, like, their frontman taught himself the fundamentals of synth from like the ground up and how to use it, and he implemented it gorgeously in their last full length record that they did. And so I've been starting to delve into that, you know, like, what is a sine wave? What is a square wave? What is a triangle wave? And what's the difference of them? How they mix exactly, and what do they sound like when you play them together at different levels? Yep. And so I want to learn the fundamentals of that so that I know how to actually build that kind of sound, instead of just going through presets on a DAW, just being, you know, bzz, bzz, beep, boop, and nope, you know, and then you just end up spending 3 hours just going through presets, being like, nope. And I'm tired of doing that. You know, I end up wasting so much time doing that. Of course, you know, there's always going to be that long time that you spend dialing in tones. I was going to say,
it's the balance of, like, I'm going to spend 3 hours dialing in to get the sound that I want, or spend 3 hours looking through presets.
Right. Yeah. And so I think, like, there are so many artists these days that I've been paying attention to the minutia of that stuff. There's a guy who goes by the name of Bobbing, and he used to be in a math rock band called Feed Me Jack. But he's got a solo project called Bobbing, and he uses not only a lot of synth stuff in his songs in general, but a lot of very synthy guitar tones as well. And I just know that he spent so much time dialing them in, so like just the last little, like, you know, notch on the knob, to get it just perfect, because they fit the song. And if they were just a little bit different, they wouldn't fit the songs. Yeah. And I'm insanely always impressed with what he's doing. Please tour, Bobbing, please. I know he's been gearing up and doing live shows out in California, but please tour. I want to see you live so bad. So synth is one of them. I'm still exploring my singing voice a lot. Okay. So in one of our upcoming songs, I'm trying to explore my head voice a bit more, like this softer voice that you hear, like this ASMR kind of thing. And because it's very fun to build harmonies with that tone,
Yes.
and do kind of like a chanty kind of thing, and it just builds the vocal pads very nicely. But God, we have so many. We have an entire folder in our Samaritan Snare Google Drive that is just guitar riffs. So many guitar riffs. There's probably dozens and dozens and dozens of them just waiting to be used. So we've got another song that we're working on right now that's built on all these ninth chords, but like ninth power chords on guitar. So like it's the root fifth ninth.
Root fifth ninth, okay.
Yeah, so there's no third to give the chord any other color. So like it can be in any key that it wants to be in, kind of.
That's cool. That's kind of like Studio Ghibli. The way
sure,
they write in fourths. That would be.
Okay. I mean, that's as is, traditional for a lot of Eastern music like that. But yeah, so we the ninths, that's one that's been difficult to put together because it could go in so many different directions that I have gotten option paralysis from where to take it. But I think it's coming along, and the hard part is going to be writing vocals over top of this super open thing, because that's another thing that's hard. Is
tonality that way too.
True. Yeah. That's very true. That is a hard thing to execute.
It is. Yeah.
But it could be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I definitely want to explore all kinds of different things because I like so many different things. So it's fun to try anything and everything.
Well, where can people find you?
I'm everywhere. I'm a very Googleable person. I've learned. Because I've put out so many, different covers throughout the years, and I've been in a couple of bands, and I used to do a little bit of music blog writing throughout the years too. So if those websites still exist, which some of them don't, but I'm a pretty Googleable person. So my name is spelled Kacy Raby, which, definitely please check out the Samaritan Snare EP. Living Statue, wherever you listen, Bandcamp if you want to own it. We don't have any physical recordings of it just yet, but maybe one day. Shout out to everyone who helped us along the way. Like I said, Kaleidoscope Records, my friend Dylan Samuelson, who did the artwork for the EP, which is gorgeous. We're about to get some new stickers for that, which are going to have this cool holographic effect, which he helped me do that as well. Very, very talented painter and illustrator. But we are on Instagram at Samaritan Snare. We are the only one with that handle, thankfully. We've got those music videos on YouTube. And like I said, we're on Deezer. So, check us out there. But also, please come to the show at SRCC on May 8th. And the bands that we're going to be playing with are so insanely talented. Like I said, the Depths Beneath Us also won the CPMA award for Best Instrumental Record.
Nice. And
they deserved it. That record is incredible. If you like post-rock, post-metal, just instrumental, like very beautiful instrumentation. Like if you like instrumental stuff to listen to while you're doing busy work, that will just let it wash over you, or like stuff to just vibe to. It's great stuff. And then Screenshot is I think a newer up-and-coming band from Lancaster. I think they just put out, if not are just about to put out their first single. So we're very excited to have a new band on the scene. And then we're looking forward to continuing to record and put out some more songs this year.
With all that said, my name is Cory. Rosen, that's the one. And this is The Story with Cory. You can find me everywhere at Cory Rosen Productions. Eventually, I'll have my website back up. The guy is going on a little reworking. With all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Check out the link in the description for the Kickstarter that I'm starting with my friend for this audio drama podcast. And obviously come out to the show May 8th. Or if you can't make that, come out to one of the SRCC open mics every Tuesday, 7 to 11. Check out the space. It's a wonderful space. And we'd love to see you then.
Consider becoming a member.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't really go over it. This is a podcasting, music rehearsal, photography, art space. So I'm a podcasting member. I'm also a photography member. I do photography here. There's other photographers that do photography here. And there's many bands over here in the event, like actual wizards.
Oh yeah, with great production stuff too. Very good sound system and lighting system.
Absolutely, and we're only improving. We're really excited to share with you some of our production stuff with other bands coming up very, very soon. So stay tuned. Follow the SRCC at SRCCPA Art, all social media handles, and .org for their website.
Yeah.
With all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.